welcome. My name is Simbihawt and I'm helping you understand a lot of the Afrobeat songs that are out. Just letting you know that only the songwriter knows the true meaning of a song since they wrote it. However, I'm helping understand some of the broken English, some of the slang, some of the Yoruba language that they use in a lot of their songs. Now today we're going to be going over, I almost said heartbreak. Today we're going to be going over Last by Burna. And this song essentially is talking about a heartbreak. All right, let's get started.
We don't cast, last, now everybody go talk very fast.
So, you don't cast means like it's been exposed. It's out in the open. Last is at the end of the day, like when all is said and done, everybody go chop breakfast. Breakfast is heartbreak. So he's saying chop, kind of like chop, but eat, experience heartbreak. So Burna was dating Steph London before this song and it didn't work out. So he's going through a heartbreak and he's thinking about it in this song. Shayo is alcohol. So he's like turning up, he's suppressing, the feelings. Pretty much he's saying, his achievements now, you're going to bow to it. Like he's respected. The results he gets, his achievement, all that is good. So people are honoring him. And he's saying he wins by default without any doubt. He's not cheating. No, he's good. He's legit. And he's like, I'm an adult now. I'm a big boy. You can't insult me. You can't talk to me anyhow. He's not going to take it. So then he says he puts his life in his job, his blood, his sweats, his tears, all of that. He puts into his music, into his hustle. Then he switches over to She Manipulates My Love. So I don't know what was going on with Steph London, but he's like, she tried to, while he's working and hustling, she's trying to manipulate the love he has for her. And yeah. So he says, I'm not holy. Like, I'm not acting like I'm the Jesus Christ himself. And he's like, I know dengue pose like Baba Frayo. Baba Frayo is an old musician and he sang this song called Dengue Pose. So he's referencing that. However, Dengue Pose means to take snapshots, a certain way. But what Burna is saying is he's not proud. He's not like, putting on a front, in front of the cameras. He's like, no, he was real. He's being himself. So he speaks broken English there, and he's saying like his eyes have cried and that he needs Igbo, which is marijuana or weed, and Shayo, which is alcohol. So pretty much the heartbreak hurt him and he's like, I want to numb the pain. Now, don't miss this next part. So Burna is kind of like marking his history of events. So he says he was in Port Harcourt, which is a state in Nigeria, when they killed Soboma. Soboma is like, who was known for like gang activity, like a militant. So they killed him in 2010. Burna is saying in 2010, he was in Nigeria and he was hustling to buy a Toyota Corolla. He was like really trying to like just hustle, make ends meet. And Toyota Corolla is a good car now, but people in his bracket sometimes might not try and get that kind of car. So Django Lova is a swing. So he's pretty much saying like, around that time he's trying to hustle, his head is all over the place, like needs to get a car, he needs to do a lot of things. Now in 2022 or 2021, I believe, about 10 years later, he can buy a Ferrari now. He's hustling to buy a Toyota back in 2010. Now it's 10 years later, 2021, I think he crashed a car. And he's saying he crashed a car and only something small remained. And it's like, we'll go to the next part. Now he's saying his feelings are still swinging. So it's almost like, you know, back then he was hustling to buy a car and everything. Now, 10 years later, he's blown, he's big, he can buy a Ferrari. That same car he was so pressed about, he got in a car accident and his feelings are swinging. It's just like, what? Like, you know, pretty much money and all that life doesn't guarantee everything. So pretty much he's just still just going through it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So then he says, if I say to dance, then dance. And then he says, well, why aren't you patient? It's like, babe, why aren't you patient? And I believe he's referencing his ex there. Like, you know, why weren't you patient when we were together? And he's like, why did you try to say I'll do nothing for you? When we were dating, you knew I would do anything you wanted me to do. And he says it again. If I say dance, then dance. You know, the beat is nice, you know. And then he says, why weren't you patient? And he's saying it twice, like, Steph or his ex, whoever, like, I had you and you know it. And he's just like, you know what? It didn't work out now. Maybe in the future, maybe in some way, in another life and all that, you know, maybe we'll get it right. Maybe. There's still that possibility. Somehow. And then again, he's like, it don't cast, it's exposed, it's happened. You know, everybody's going to experience some heartbreak sometime in their life. So now he's saying, I have to say bye-bye to the love of my life. He loves Steph, which, you know, we kind of all know this song is about, and it is hurting him. And that's pretty much the end of the song. Let me know what you guys think. Did you learn something new? Were there any parts that you're like, actually, you know, I kind of think he meant this? Please put it in the comments and let me know. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications so that you can be up to date with my newest videos. Thank you. Take care. God bless.